Look at this crew. Love it. This is a crew today. Do we like that look, guys? I mean, is that the look we want?
Sure.
Here, let me change it. Hold on, let me change up here real quick. See what you think. There's that one too. And there's this one right here. Which one do you like best, guys?
I don't see the difference.
This one? All right. Well, welcome to Last Minute Betting, the most professional sports show ever made. Brought to you by OddsJam, powered by OddsJam, the premier odds comparison company for sports bettors worldwide. Go to oddsjam.com/subscribe and start your 7-day free trial right now. Don't forget about BetBucket. Me and Mike and Tony are in there. Nutz 25. Use that code for $25 off your first month. Majestic Morsels. This package is $25. You can get it for $10 the first month. Use this code NUTS15, and guess what? Got another winning parlay out there tonight because last night's parlay did not hit.
They don't have to raise money on.
Yeah, and I'm just going to be a nice guy here and not even say anything to Mike about anything negative today other than the fact that the New York Liberty, who's that?
Oh, yeah. Well, wrap it up on one game and let's just be done with the series. No need to even play, right?
Never said that. Just saying. Just saying, man, you know.
Yeah, well, look.
It's going to be a tough series.
That was a hell of a game for sure.
Yep.
That's exactly we'll take that. We'll take that kind of game all day, and
okay.
This thing's going to be a battle. Looks like.
Now we got to go on to the next guy, and we're gonna solo him here right now. All right, there, Brendan, your Yankees.
That's
made
it.
it to the ALCS. Big win for them. By the way, what was the bench clearing about?
Nothing at all. I think the guy in Kansas City, I forget who it even was, because I mean, who was he? You know, he was looking for a little something, just trying to get some love, spark maybe something in Kansas City, but did not work. Garrett Cole looked great last night on the mound, going through 7 innings, really pulling through for the Yankees. I mean, Giancarlo Stanton, gosh, that's the guy you want to have on your team in a big playoff run in big moments. He looked great again. Soto starting out hot. I mean, the Yankees came out right away firing. Gleyber Torres starting off immediately as the leadoff hitter, scoring a run early in the first inning. That's what you like to see. That's the team that you want to see coming out to play. I'll be excited to see who we play between Cleveland and Detroit.
So Torres became the leadoff hitter. Thank you very much for leading me into this. On August 16th. That was when he became the leadoff hitter. I saw that today on the MLB network, and that helped to turn them around because they were in a struggle before then, okay? Mm-hmm. And now they pulled their way out of it. Now, let's move on to Tristan. He's got a big game tonight, and I'm just going to let you tell us right now why the Padres are going to win. I mean, the Dodgers are going to win.
That was not intentional. Yeah, of course not. But other than that, I think Yoshiva's going to come out slinging. So Tani's going to go yard. Mookie's going to go yard. So just a good offense all around.
Okay. So Ohtani yard, Mookie yard. You know what?
Freddie.
Let's start off with that. That's going to be our first little parlay of the day, little SGP with a couple of player home runs. I'm curious now as to what this might turn out to be. You know, because we haven't had any. You want to point out one thing here, Tristan, and you're probably not going to like this, but Fernando Tatis Jr. has played 38 games at Dodger Stadium, and his OPS is 1.017.
That's rookie numbers, bud. It's rookie numbers.
Rookie numbers. What are you
Who
talking
cares about
about?
Fernando Tatis? Nobody cares.
Okay. All
Soft
right.
anyway.
All right. So
That's
look,
weird.
if you put this dinger parlay together, and since you got Hard Rock, let me see if Hard Rock has this at plus 1370.
Nice. It's pretty cheap.
But I can get it at BetMGM for plus 1625. You know what? I could see if the Dodgers win, guys. Justin, could you see two guys going yard there?
Sorry, I was just looking at something. Are you talking about the Padres or the?
No, I'm talking about the Dodgers.
Oh,
Ohtani and Betts home runs.
Yeah, I could see both things still
All right.
happening, but I mean, it's.
I gotta throw you into solo mode too. All right. What is up with Aaron Rodgers getting rid of his coach, man?
Well, come on. Didn't we already talk about this? Like,
Oh, did
it was. I don't care what anybody says. Hey, let me tell you this. I just remembered something. Nathaniel Hackett got demoted. That should prove right there that it was not Rodgers' call, because if it was Rodgers' call, he would have never been demoted. I promise you that. Promise, because Hackett's his guy. The only reason he even has a job is because of Aaron Rodgers. There's no way. No way.
Okay. And given that, are the Jets beating the Bills this week?
I'd say yes. Yeah, and that's not. I'm taking bias out of it.
Okay.
Hey, real quick, was it PhD that had George Kittle 2+ touchdowns?
Yep.
Sure did.
I was gonna say, I was watching the game. I'm like, who had Kittle?
Yeah.
I know someone did.
That was
Yeah, it was
PhD.
PhD. Great call there, man.
Excellent.
The
Because
doctor of
Yamamoto
studies.
got his act together, gave up 5 runs.
Trust
Yeah, I
me.
mean, I'm a little worried.
He looks
for him.
locked in. He's locked in.
Okay. Well,
I'm a little worried.
you Darvish, gonna be tough. You think
Speaking of being locked in,
they get 2 home runs off of him though?
Yeah,
Okay.
I see it.
They're gonna need it. They're gonna need it tonight.
Got to speak it into existence.
And you have one thing not working in your favor right now, Tristan, and that is a certain someone is on the Dodgers tonight.
Yeah,
and we're not
We were
mentioning.
We're not giving him any
We're
like.
not mentioning anybody. All right.
Okay, I won't. Okay,
All right. So look, I love you, Tristan. I really do. But the thing I want to point out about this game is 3 of the major players in this game are all from Japan. And
Yep.
that shows you what has happened in Major League Baseball in the last 10 years, guys. It's been within your time. Okay.
ABO.
They had talked years upon years before then how they were going to go into Japan and, cultivate these players. Well, now you're seeing it come to fruition right now with the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. I mean, Darvish, Yamamoto, Ohtani, 3 big names in baseball. They're carrying baseball, guys.
yeah,
Say Ohtani's carrying the bulk load, but
Oh, yeah.
can't throw out. You mean Darvish he's a great pitcher. Even I'll admit it. He's
He's been a good pitcher. And you are welcome, PhD, because we got to give props to our man who is always in our Discord, the Sports Nuts Discord. He's pumping out plays all the time. By the way, Justin's been pumping out some plays too. I don't know if you guys have been following. Tristan's always pumping out plays. Mike, does Mike ever pump out any plays?
yeah. I gave out the other day. I had a couple of plays in that Blues game. We had Bennington for a point. Yeah, and Bennington for a point. Kyrou for a point, and Bennington over on saves.
both catched.
Darvish over 14.5 out seems like a lock, but only at minus 150 on DK.
Pitchers are going to be very short leashed this game, in my opinion. I think Yamamoto goes 2, maybe 3 innings. So
Whoa! If that happens,
I mean, both pitchers go like maybe 3
Darvish
innings.
will go longer than that, bro. Go ahead, Brendan. I see you got.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I feel like this is going to be the pitching battle tonight, is what you're looking for. I mean, even going to the Yankees game last night, stretching Cole out as long as you can. When you got your ace in the hole, you want him going as long as you can, helping out the bullpen, and you know, I mean,
you got to remember, this isn't the World Series. Okay, yeah. We're only in the division round, so the idea of pitching guys like that's down the road. You know, these guys got to go. Guys got to eat up some innings, right, Brendan?
Yeah, but look at this. Look at their pitching outs. Yamamoto's at 13.5, and Yu Darvish is at 14.5. So what is that?
That's less than 5 innings.
My point exactly. I don't think they're gonna. If they get into any sort of trouble, they're gonna rely on the bullpen, because this is a do or die game for both of them.
I think I'll tell you what. I would jump all over Yu Darvish over 14.5 outs.
I took Yoshiba under.
I would go over on Darvish. That's just 5 innings, dude. That's nothing for him. He just pitched 7 innings last game.
Exactly my point.
I feel like he averages 6.1 the last I looked.
That's part of the problem with Major League Baseball. You're not letting. Why would you take a guy out? Let him get. I've seen it so many times where they take him out 70-something pitches in the 5th inning and they're pulling a guy, and then they wind up losing the game.
Well, I think that's why the bullpen numbers nowadays, that everyone talks about how bad bullpens are, and it's like, yeah, because you have them pitching the majority of games nowadays.
Yeah, that's true. It's not the way. That's not what bullpens were intended to do. Okay. Mm-mm. Yeah, not at all. And pitchers like Darvish can eat up some innings.
Yeah, and Darvish is going to have to go deep, because even if they do get to him early and bang him around, you'd like to think he will settle in for a couple of innings. He's not going to give up 3-4 runs every inning. If they have a big inning on him, he'll settle in, and you're going to have to let him at least, eat up some innings.
You're looking for those home runs. It should be coming early. First inning, maybe the third if they get to it, but I see it happening in the first. Obviously, Mookie having 2 already in the first inning of the series.
I was just looking because last game when it was do or die, the way they utilized that bullpen, starters were out in the 4th inning, I believe it was, or the 5th maybe. So everyone's been on a very short leash, other than Cole and Darvish.
Well, if they want to manage,
I think Yamamoto will be on a short leash.
Yeah,
I think he will.
Prior history against the Padres.
Yeah, he'll be on a short leash. Darvish, no, I don't think so.
Did not see this one either. San Diego has a Yurfee in 6 straight.
I think the Nerfy is the move here, to be honest.
It could be. I don't know. That's a telling statistic there. Let's go to one of our Yurfee experts, Justin. I mean, would you jump on the Yurfee or the Nerfy today?
Lean the Yurfee. I mean, I'd never take Dodgers Nerfies. They're too sketchy. Even around when the time they were kind of looking anemic on offense, I still would never take it. So probably the Yurfee, despite being.
Brendan, what do you think? Yurfee or Nerfy?
Yeah, like I said, I'm already favoring the Nerfy just because of those home runs that we talk about. They're going to come early, and if Darvish is going to have an issue, it's going to be in the first inning or 2. They got to rely on him to settle in and go through a minimum of 5 innings with him. Minimum 5.
Yeah,
my stance. I'm going Nerfy.
You're going Nerfy.
Well, we're
going to be opposite us, right?
Putting my balls on the table, so to speak.
Okay. All right.
Maybe this ends up being a pitching duel, though. I mean, but yeah, if you want them 2 home runs,
you got to get them early.
You'll have to probably get them a little early.
You should be on the
betting the 2. I'm not betting the 2 home runs, so I'm just calling it out.
Are you betting the Nerfy?
Yes.
I already locked it in, so
he's locking in on it.
Okay.
I sprinkled on it.
We should have told us that before we made our decisions.
Well, I mean, you guys are everyone's saying Nerfy, and I'm the dark horse over here saying Nerfy. So
yeah, and that's when you get to rub it in our faces.
I'm in between here. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know where to go. Nerfy seems like the obvious choice, but it's an elimination game. Darvish, I think, should be pretty good early, and Yamamoto worries you, but maybe he got himself right, and this becomes a pitching duel and a low-scoring game too. Who knows? I mean, that's not really what we expect to happen. I mean, what was there? 12 runs the first game, 12 runs the second game, 11 runs the third game, 8 runs the fourth game. Doesn't seem like it's going to be under, but it's an elimination game.
Set at 8 today. The total is set at 8 with the under favored.
Yeah, I've seen some 7.5s that you can pick up, but
all right.
Yeah,
a little steep.
I'm a little worried here. I mean,
could go either way. It could be an offensive showdown, or it could just be.
I mean, it's been that way every game. Somebody's putting up runs every game, but is this the game because it's an elimination game where guys get right? I mean, Darvish has already had success. Maybe he sticks to the same formula that worked, and maybe the Dodgers don't make many adjustments and just can't get him. And maybe Yamamoto, who has been struggling, decides to make some adjustments and they work out and throws the Padres off balance and gives them something they weren't expecting, So it's really tough for me to call Nerfy over under in this game. I don't know, man.
Okay.
What say you, Justin? Under?
Well, I lean the Nerfy, but I'm just agreeing with you that it's a tough call.
Yeah.
If you're taking it, you are sweating.
Yeah,
sweating, definitely. All right.
Yeah, I mean,
Speaking of sweating, let's talk about last night, because when I tell you guys this, you're gonna go, "Oh my gosh!" I did have some free bets last night, and I put a $50 free bet on Kenneth Walker III and Deebo Samuel to score touchdowns. Bam! I hit it right, 157, baby. But I got a $100 free bet on the Lynx plus 8.5. I bought points. And the Seahawks plus 6.5. Now, there's a point in the game in the fourth quarter where it's 23-17. And it really, the score should stay that way, right? Because now I'm covered. I got plus 6.5. I win by the hook, right? Well, you guys know what happened at the end of the game.
Well, San Fran went up 29-17, didn't they? And then Seattle scored to make it 29-24, and there was only a minute something left.
I know.
And I thought you had it. I'm like, well, dude, San Fran's not going to go score a touchdown.
And then the guy busts through the line for the big freaking run.
76-yard run.
Yeah, I mean, what the hell are you doing on defense?
They knew the spread.
I mean, yeah, but they knew
well,
that I was going to lose.
Bob.
No, they just knew the spread in general. They're like, we're not losing the spread, buddy.
Well, the line was 3.5. They didn't need them extra.
Well, that's
points.
true too. It was an alternate line.
This was an alternate line.
Yeah.
Anyway, that cost me $160. Even though I made 150, I lost 160. It was a bad beat, guys. That was a bad fucking.
Oh, that's what you're saying about in the Discord.
But now I want to throw this at you because I have this $500 free bet on Hard Rock, and here's what I'm thinking about doing. I'm thinking about putting Alvin Kamara and Mike Evans in an SGP for the Tampa Bay New Orleans game because I've already hit 2 of these bigger free bets with same game parlay anytime touchdowns. Okay. So that's where I'm thinking. I want to go around here. We'll start with Tristan. Do you like it or not?
Love it.
Okay. Brendan.
I mean, Evans is getting all the targets.
I was going to say, I love the Evans pick. I mean, Kamara is going to be the safety net for Spencer Rattler, I believe. If you want to have real fun and be dangerous, I'd go with Raheem Shaheed, that wide receiver, because, I mean, he's
nasty.
He looks lightning, and I know Rattler's got a deep ball that he can throw. So, but I do love the Mike Evans one. And, again, Kamara, you're almost
Okay.
guaranteed to get one every game with him.
Okay. Well, then you got to love that one too. Justin.
Yeah, I like it. I guess just depending on what you got it at on Hard Rock, because it looks like Kamara seems to be like even price.
Okay. But it doesn't really matter what I got it on Hard Rock because they're the ones with the $500 free bet.
Right.
So it's not like I'm risking any money here. Okay. And I'm going to tell you right now, guys, I've yet to lock this in. Okay. Because I've got until the 19th. So, if you guys have any ideas other than that, I am surely willing to listen.
I kind of like Marvin Harrison to score. Again, he's been on a tear with scoring.
Well, my only worry with that one is, are they going to walk Jair Alexander on him? That's my...
Go that way or Jaden Reed. Those
right.
are like...
So in answer to your question, I got it at plus 360.
Okay. Yeah, that's
so that's $1,500.
Yeah.
Love that.
Good one. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that. My thought on it is, you and Tristan have been pretty good with anytime touchdowns.
True.
Tristan said first thing he said is, "I love it."
Right.
You came up with it. I think I would have to say that I like it then, and I don't want to guide you away from it and tell you,
okay.
There's a couple of guys I like, but again,
right.
I think you got to stick with what you feel in your gut.
Okay. I'm just asking for opinions here. Does your bet have to be NFL? No. Can be whatever.
No, it can be anything.
I thought about putting it on a 2-leg parlay NHL tonight. By the way, this is the final thing I'm going to get to before Mike goes to the positive EV page. If there's anything even there today, I just got to say this, guys, to Mike. San Jose is going to beat my Blues. Are you friggin' kidding me?
Boy, they just about did.
He scores! He scores! He scores!
Hey, you were in the water with the Sharks, and you thought you were done. Be honest. You thought you were done. You thought they were going to take a bite. They were up 4-1 in the third period. You were treading. You were surrounded by Sharks, man. You're like, there's no way. I mean, you knew you were getting bit, Bob, but something happened. Their attention went elsewhere, and you got it.
I found out something. Found out something. Sharks don't like Italian meat.
Oh man, well, that could be. Yeah, a hell of a comeback though. That's a hell of a comeback.
Thank you. That was a good comeback. All right.
Makes me wish I would have sprinkled on that live down.
You talking about my comeback to you there?
No.
Oh.
Talking about the Blues
guys.
Let's talk about that overtime play.
Yeah, that's a big win. And that's 2 games now. They've came back from 2-goal or more deficit. So,
and they're leading the Western Conference. All right.
Yeah.
You guys didn't see this really quick, but there was a big injury last night. Alexander Barkov.
Oh, yeah.
Possibly out for the season. So
no, that's terrible. And
that's
he's a great hockey player. I love him.
He's great.
PhD, and this is another one that I thought about. Okay. I thought about putting Gibbs and Montgomery and CD Lamb.
CD Lamb. Yeah. I mean, I do kind of like it, but Dallas,
you have options, guys.
I don't know if CD's the guy I would go for. I think I would go for what's his name, the running back. What's his name?
Dowdle. Yeah.
Dowdle. I mean, I feel like he may be the look there over CD, but again, I don't want to talk you out of it if you have a good feel.
I'm throwing this stuff out there because what I did is I put, a few different scenarios together to see what I could come up with. I even went and put like a 3-leg parlay with Rhode Island, Howard, and Utah money line.
I would not. Stay away from college football.
I tried an under last night and I got burned in the second quarter. It was toast. I
Yeah.
had under 50. It was under 50 and forgot which game, but I had under 50 and two no-name teams, like not even ranked, just blew it out the water.
You got to stay away from that stuff. They just talked me out of that college football one. Stay away from college football. Is very difficult to be profitable, especially when you're trying to bet it live. It's not easy. I can tell you that right now. I've lost so much money on college football. You know, what do you guys think? Who here has success at betting college football?
Basketball.
Yeah, I'm not having it right now, but
No, I mean I have at times,
Right, but
it's
overall,
not. Yeah, no.
would you
Overall,
say
it's
you're
not
profitable.
my ROI betting on college football is positive. Yeah.
Okay, but how positive is that?
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you because I don't have Pickett. So
Okay,
not too great. I mean nothing.
Okay.
Nothing
Oh, like
spectacular,
basketball,
but
what about you, Brendan?
Yeah, I try to stay away from the positive EV plays with college football. The time I'll toss them in a lot is on some crazy parlays, those ones that say maybe 30% to hit. Toss them into a few leg parlay, and that's usually the ones that hit. The ones that'll show
Right.
53%,
I
typically
should've-
tend to fail.
I should have clarified that. Positive EV college football plays are great.
Yeah, I stay
It's
away from
when
them
I
completely.
try to pick games,
yeah,
whether
that's
it's
where you go
totals
down,
or
right?
whatever. College football can be very tough to handicap. I mean, very, very.
you
tough.
had one not long ago that somebody was opposite of you on. I can't remember what game it was, but you were right on that one.
Yeah. Well,
For what it's
everybody-
worth.
You know what? Even a blind squirrel finds a nut every once in a while.
Yeah, true.
Let me
True,
tell you,
true.
MTSU and Liberty. That's the game I bet on. I bet the under 50, and they cleared it by it was 69 points.
Those are the games you got to watch the unders on. where it's
Exactly.
Like a team like Liberty, they're going
Right.
to score 50 on their own.
Yeah, they did. They scored. They scored 48.
There you go. So lesson learned there. All right, Mike, do we have any EV out here at all today?
Yeah, I mean, there's some football plays out here. A little bit of everything. I think we're just looking at the NFL right now in my filters. So we'll kind of just go through the list. What about Algier over 9.5 rushing attempts? That's plus 125 on Fliff. Actually looks like looks pretty solid. Average odds are minus 102.
Mm-hmm.
I think we got to kind of jump on that.
I know Bijan hasn't been the guy he was last year. That's for sure.
No. So I think I'm gonna go with that, man. Pretty good edge on that play. So we'll go full unit on that bad boy. And
You know what college sport is better to bet on? College basketball.
Oh, yeah.
I've had great success with the EV page in college basketball.
I mean, I've had success with the EV page in college football. I'm just saying that it's hard for me to handicap college football. It can be very difficult.
We got Lamar Jackson on an anytime touchdown. I did take that. We also got DeAndre Swift.
I hit that one too.
I like it, man. I like Swift getting in again. Jacksonville's awful. So
We'll say that Baltimore-Washington game is one of the ones I'm looking the most forward to this weekend.
yeah, it'd I don't know if I see the over or not in that game. It seems like a high total, but it seems like it could hit.
Very possible that it can. I mean, look at the Cincinnati game, 41-38, and then look at the Cincinnati-Washington game. Cincinnati played Baltimore and Washington, both high-scoring games. That's their common opponent right now, and both of those games have been high-scoring, so you'd like to think that both of these teams are going to light it up. No doubt there.
that under 13.5 Yamamoto, I don't know if you got recommended filters on or not, but that is on Fliff at -125. Are we on that play or not?
Yeah, I'm all over it.
Okay.
I got it at -120.
Okay. So you got it.
I mean, I'm jumping on Burrow over 1.5 player touchdowns. Even at -160, I'm gonna go on it, man. I mean, look at what most books have it at, -200 range. That feels like free money.
Yeah.
Doesn't it?
Average odds -194. Yeah, jump on that.
Yeah, we're gonna jump on it. That feels like a free $100 just sitting there saying, "Hey, take me," you know. And yeah, we kind of have to do that.
And I've been loving the new promo money on Fliff that you get. Some of the things they're running now, it's been amazing. Low hold them through, and I mean, literally free money.
I've got a question here from Brandon. Not sure if you guys addressed this yet or just tuned in, but if not, what are your thoughts on the FanDuel boost? Maryland's first drive to result in an offensive TD and Maryland to win. Justin, you're the profitable college guy here. What say you?
Oh, for a second I thought you were gonna like take a shot at me and be like, "Hey, Justin, you have FanDuel, right?" But
no, gosh, you really don't have any faith in me.
I don't know.
I mean, they've been doing that quite a bit. It seems like
Mike says I'm too hard on you. So,
well, no, I'm just joking. But
just joshing.
First driving an offensive TD.
Justin.
Okay, yeah, I guess you can ride with that with your FanDuel boost. Why not?
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking right now, and it looks like they've done that 3 out of 4 games so far that I've seen. Maryland, they've gone now.
Right.
I don't know about they lost to Indiana pretty good. So
they're playing Northwestern.
Right. So no, that didn't happen against Indy. So that's 2 games that didn't happen, but 3 against UConn, Michigan State, and Villanova. They did go down on their first drive and score a touchdown, and that is all they need to do. It wasn't. What was it now? Just their first drive to result in a touchdown.
Yeah, and win.
Yeah, and then they have to win too.
Oh, and win. Which okay,
I think the win is given.
Yeah,
I think so.
Personally, I don't take many boost.
Right. But I like it. I like it. So
Mike, I do. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of like it.
I know you got nothing but football up there on positive EV, but
yeah, I'll get to something else in a minute. I'm gonna hit Green Bay over 27.5 points though.
Okay,
I do know that.
They do have an Ohtani home run boost on Hard Rock that I took. A little DGen play I took.
Hard Rock has taken all my boosts away, all my bonus bets, everything.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Darn it.
Yeah.
The only book I've gotten limited by is FanDuel.
Well, I got to tell you, you know why I got the boost that I got, the free bet? Because I quit using them. So you know what?
I should probably delete their app for a little bit then.
Yeah, maybe.
Hard Rock gave that to you, Bob?
Yes. Because I haven't been betting in them.
And they just gave you a bone, or was it a deposit match?
It was a deposit match. I told you, but in the form of a $500 free bet, which you can't split it. You can only use the free bet one time. Some of these books will allow you to take free bets.
They don't. I wish they'd give me that. I wish they'd get. They ain't gonna do that though.
No, it's only special people.
No, it's only people that. Never mind.
They told me it was special people in the email.
Did they?
Yeah.
Well,
that I was special. All right. You know what? I'm going to get to this. Let me share my screen because I got questions. First one is going to be Yamamoto under 3.5 strikeouts. Is that a yay or a nay?
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel good about that one too. The other one was on his 13.5 outs, which we already said. Yay on that.
You like it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now,
Tristan's on that too, aren't you?
Yeah. I bet it twice, actually. So
Yeah.
you guys know I'm not the type of when I bet, I don't really like to bet points and assists and goals in the NHL. But Vegas is playing the Blues. The Blues just played last night. Shea Theodore is one of their power play guys. He's a defenseman. It's for him to get an assist. It's a 44.3% probability for winning and plus 130 on Fliff. I actually think I like that because I think Vegas is going to win this game. And obviously they have to outscore the Blues. And I think this guy will be involved.
I know you like your puck lines.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, this definitely seems like a spot for Vegas. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know if I like puck line in this game, though.
No, I'm not doing puck line.
Yeah.
I'm doing Theodore to get a
goal. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. An assist.
Point.
An assist? No, an assist. Yes.
Okay.
Now, here's one that I would jump onto. First half team total, Padres over 1.5. They only got to score 2 runs. I think they're going to get 2 runs off of Yamamoto.
Yeah, it correlates well with the under in strikeouts, under in innings, or under in outs.
Yeah.
I can't roll with that one. It'll go against my religion.
But it does correlate with everything that we're talking about.
It
with
does.
Yamamoto. And folks, ladies and gentlemen, take a screenshot of this. We finally have on the EV page, it's been a while since we've had that, and we didn't have very many last year. Hopefully this is a sign of things to come. Lankinen, over 27.5 saves, 50%. If player saves are going to wind up being a part of the positive EV page, I'm going to be rich.
Yeah. PhD says, how about Northwestern first drive to punt with Maryland win? I mean, I'd probably roll with that, honestly. I mean,
wow.
my only worry would be is if Northwestern turns the damn ball over or something.
I was just going to say, I hope they don't throw it.
You're right. So that's the only thing that worries me with that. I mean, there's no doubt Northwestern's probably not scoring on their first drive. So now it's either going to be a punt or a turnover. So, yeah.
I like that.
Then I want to defer to the tennis expert in the group, and that would be Justin. There are a lot of total sets plays here. Now here's my question, because I like total games more than total sets.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of total sets plays out here. Do you just jump on all of them or not?
I wouldn't say so. No, it's a weird market. I would say just check to see if anyone's heavily more favored, and then if they are in any of those plays, take them. But
okay, but this is total sets, so there's really not a favorite. It's whether they're going to play 3 sets or not. Which means it's got to go the distance.
Right, and if they're even, if it's an even, then take it. But if they're heavily favored, then don't.
Okay, so you're saying open up another window, pull tennis up, pull up this match, and see where the odds are.
Yes.
Okay, all right. That makes sense. Thank you. That was very, very nice of you. I may start trying to do that, and then I'm going to win some money not playing tennis, but betting tennis.
Well, you could make some money playing it if you're any good, but
I think he's in the pickleball stage of life now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're funny. Yeah. No, I'm in the beer pong stage of my life.
There you go.
Wow. Damn. You got there late, huh?
Yeah. Whatever. I'm living my college years all over again.
Yeah, no kidding. They had that when you were in college? They even have Did they even have ping pong around when you were in college?
Yes, my God.
I didn't think the Solo Cup
I'm
was
kidding,
better
man.
than no.
I'm kidding. I don't know. Would they use dinosaur eggs or what? Man?
Hey, football weekend coming up. Anybody on anything? Yes, and you know what? I drove a car too. I didn't ride.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
the tricycle.
Isn't it uphill both ways back then? There were no downhills.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the world was flat.
Sound like Kyrie Irving there.
Anybody on anything this weekend? NFL,
not in college football, no.
NFL, anything.
I'm just excited in particular. I already mentioned the Baltimore-Washington game. I'm also excited for Detroit and Dallas. I feel like that's going to be a good game. I think Detroit does pull that out, but I'm excited for those two games in NFL. Not on anything specific right now.
I'm in on Washington, boys.
I like that. I like the Washington move, honestly.
Yep. I definitely taking the spread. Definitely a sprinkle on the money line for me. No doubt.
Agreeing with you, Justin. If it's a huge favor like minus 500 or higher, then ideally the fave should straight set the opponent or under 2.5 set. But of course, it doesn't always happen that way.
True. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah,
that's a very good point. Thank you, Justin, for that bit of information. You've been such a blessing.
That I've not gotten that yet. So that's
this is the new Bob and Justin relationship here.
That means no more Brett Favre, no more Mark Messier.
Yeah, is that coming back?
Please, no more PK Subban. Please. I can't stand that.
Okay, all right.
Stand it.
All right.
Well, hey, since I gave you some advice, do you like Winnipeg to cover the run line today?
It's not a run line. Oh, hold on. Puck line.
Sorry. Yeah, puck line.
Yes. I actually do.
Okay, I might bet that. I took my first hockey bet of the year yesterday. It won. I had Bruins minus 1.5.
Nice.
Good one.
Nice.
Yeah, I know Winnipeg's heavily favored, so.
Yeah,
a lot of heavily favored. I mean, a lot of.
Well, watch that. The Canucks were heavily favored last night or the night before, and they blew it.
Yeah. And so were the Oilers.
They did.
Yes. So yes, I'm well aware of what to stay away from. Trust me. But I did take the over, my first hockey over hit this year in the Utah game.
Nice.
ULM money line is a parlay piece and leaning BYU money line. Nice.
What is going on?
Did his toilet go off?
Yeah.
Sounded like the static radio.
Come to find out, he's been sitting on a toilet this whole time.
Oh my gosh. No,
Yeah, Bob had too much coffee.
I'm not color. I'm not an orange color. Okay.
Much coffee. Much morning coffee.
Speaking of which, I miss your mask, Justin.
Oh, you miss it? Oh, you want to return?
Go ahead.
The president is in the building.
All right, peace.
I just got here.